And Israeli troops have set up extra roadblocks in the occupied West Bank. They stopped Palestinian farmers from going to their farms where the annual olive harvest is underway. Dozens of farmers and workers have been blocked from travelling to the olive groves north of Hebron. Olive oil production is vital to the Palestinian economy in the occupied territories. Well, for more, we're joined by Walid Habbas, who is a former Palestinian prisoner and researcher at the Palestinian Forum for Israeli Studies. He joins us from Ramallah. Thanks so much for being with us here on Al Jazeera. First of all, in straightforward, simple terms, what does this move by the Israeli parliament actually mean for those on the ground in the occupied West Bank?
Well, okay, in its current stage, it is only a symbolic move by the Israeli parliament and could be more understood in terms of the internal conflict inside Israel, either between the members of the coalition or between other parties. When it goes to the West Bank, we should first understand what is the situation now before annexation, so as to understand what is the shift that would be caused by annexation. Today, what's happening is not a military occupation in ways that the sovereignty of Israel inside the West Bank expanded towards a non-returning point in which we have 35 industrial zones, hundreds of settlements, more than 500,000 Israeli settlers. There is a very complex modern road networks, etc., etc. So there is almost full Israeli sovereignty of the West Bank, not talking about how Palestinian zones are incarcerated, hundreds of checkpoints, etc. So what advances an annexation is that it moves the status of the territories from a disputed territories, according to the Israeli government, to part of the Israeli sovereignty, the state's border, which doesn't, in fact, bring a lot of changes on the ground, but it has, of course, significant political implications in terms of what is the destiny of Palestinians. I mean, we all know that this two-state solution is already dead. However, it remains in the international discourse, but annexation would end any ability to maneuver in this political discourse.
Many are calling this an outright annexation and a violation of international law. From your perspective, how serious is all of this in terms of the international legality and the political message that it sends as well?
Yeah, listen, it is perhaps complicated to answer such a question because a lot of factors are interplaying here. First, Israel, the whole political scene inside Israel came to a consensus that, yes, this is part of the land of Israel, Eretz Israel. Actually, what was mentioned in the Bible, in the Torah, was not Tel Aviv or Haifa. It was like Judea and Samaria, according to the Zionist discourse. But the question now is how to move forward in terms of annexing or imposing Israel's sovereignty. Is it partially or part by part, or maybe to annex the whole West Bank? How the international community would respond to such a move, which is indispensable according to the Israeli political leaders. So the question now is, if we juxtapose this with what's happening in Gaza, the United States administration, and also Netanyahu think that this is not a good time to open such a hot issue in front of the international community. Maybe later that would be more affordable. For now, Israel is moving on 3 levels. This is very important. The first
just very quickly, because we're running out of time, Walid.
Yes. Okay, so annexation or giving a big announcement, this is what Israel is holding right now. But on the ground, the micro level, they are moving very fast in expanding the settlements. However, in the meso level, in between, Israel has really already de facto moved all responsibilities from the military army to civilians. They are the settlers who are now running the situation in the West Bank.
Thank you so much, Walid. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, but great to talk to you as always, Walid Habbas, for us out of Ramallah.
Don't miss out. Get a full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.